The real question is, if I use these eyebrows, will you not notice that the mustache is gone? All right, guys, Sanj here. Welcome back to the NPC Weekly Recap, Episode 3. We're covering the first week of September 2021. Now, obviously, there are a lot of shows that happened this week, including the NPC North Americans, the national level show. It's not nationals, but it is the North Americans. I want to cover that with Ty Jordan, and I need to adjust my schedule to make sure that we can get that to happen. So stay tuned for that long format show where we recap the North Americans, this 2021 North Americans. But let's go ahead and recap the 2021 Lenda Murray Savannah. We're going to cover the classic physique, the men's open bodybuilding, and then also women's bodybuilding. And I believe it was women's physique. But let's go ahead and start off with the Savannah Pro Classic Physique winner. His name is Two Tone Tommy, or Tommy Clark is his surname. His competitive history: he competed at the Miami Muscle Beach, where he placed second in men's classic. It's all classic for this guy. He competed at the Milwaukee Pro. I believe that was the inaugural Milwaukee Pro, the first one that they did. He placed second as well. And then in April, he placed fourth at the Pittsburgh Pro. This is all NPC, obviously. And in the Houston Tournament of Champions, he placed 11th in men's physique. So he made that transition from men's physique to classic. And then now it's come full circle, winning his first national level qualifying show here at the Savannah. Real quick, guys, correction. So Tommy is actually an IFBB pro. He's been competing as a pro in the classic physique for all those shows I just mentioned. So I had a little bit of a confusion after the recording. He is a pro. He was competing in the pro league of the Savannah Pro, not the NPC side. So just a quick correction there. Big congratulations to him. Look forward to seeing him competing. I believe this was a Olympia qualification for 2022. So hopefully we get to see him in 2022. Next up, we have the men's bodybuilding overall winner, Martin Steele Jr. And from what I'm seeing here, it looks like he is a transition from men's classic physique. He had his true novice, so I'm assuming that means his NPC debut in 2019 at the Dexter Jackson Classic. In the men's classic physique true novice, he placed second. And then prior to that, in the same day, he also competed in men's classic physique class A and placed fourth at that same Dexter Jackson Classic in 2019. So big congratulations to Martin Steele again, punching that ticket to the national level show where he can compete to win his pro card. So big congratulations to Martin Steele. Next up is the figure. I think I said physique or figure, so I apologize. I'm still learning the ladies categories, as we all are. But congratulations to S Gibson 03 is her Instagram tag, but Stephanie Gibson is the lucky, well, not lucky, it's all skill, the lady of the day who won the figure at this year's Savannah NPC. And the last time we saw Stephanie Gibson was at the 2020 NPC USA Championships, where where she placed first in figure class C. So I'm assuming that one was not a pro qualifying placing. But overall, congratulations, big accomplishment. She's doing very, very well with all of her shows. Honestly, if we look at her scorecard, she's won every show except two. She competed 3 times in 2019 at the Dennis James Classic. Twice at the Dennis James Classic in novice figure, where she won, and then also figure class A she won. And then she moved into the 2019 Worldwide Amateur Olympia, where she placed second in class C for figure. Moving into 2020, I kind of already mentioned it, at the USA's, she placed first in figure class C. So, I mean, I love the figure, the figure class. Something about these ladies' physiques, it's just for me, and I know I'm a little selfish, I like this one a little bit more than bikini. I like this one a little bit more than wellness. I feel like there's more, man, tippy toeing around words here, but I feel like the ladies in the figure in women's bodybuilding have to put in a lot more work for the conditioning, for the separations, the striations, the muscularity in these shots. Whereas someone like a bikini competitor doesn't have to put, from my understanding, from my limited knowledge, let me know in the comment sections below, but there isn't as much dieting and I don't want to say hard work, but if you're going to build a physique like Stephanie Gibson has here, future pro, obviously a future pro, I feel like you're going to be putting a lot more work into building this physique in some of these shots. I mean, you're not going to build quads like Stephanie has here overnight, just doing glute bridges. So there's going to take a little bit more work, in my opinion. I'll leave it there, but big congratulations to Stephanie Gibson for all of her success in the NPC, especially this last week at the Savannah NPC. Look forward to seeing you at the national level show. At a national level show, and hopefully we get to see you snag that pro card sooner than later. And next up is the women's bodybuilding winner, and her name is Reshanna Boswell. And I'm just going to apologize in advance to Reshanna Boswell, but she's been competing since 2013. Somewhere between 2013 and 2015, she actually won her pro card. So this was an IFBB Pro event here at the Savannah for the women's bodybuilding. This wasn't an NPC show. At least this piece of the show wasn't. So I do apologize for that. And Toto agrees that I shouldn't have made that mistake. I love these cats. But she won her pro card. It looks like I didn't think the junior Nats gave out pro cards, but she could have. It looks like she might have won the women's physique class C again at the junior Nats. So I'm not sure. Maybe back in 2015 they did give out pro cards. Let me know in the comment sections below. But then she rolled right into the 2015 Tampa Pro in her pro debut, placing second in women's physique. And then she competed 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2020 in women's bodybuilding, she placed second at the 2020 Chicago Pro. She placed second at the Omaha Pro, and she placed third at the Savannah Pro. So a repeat competitor at the Savannah Pro. So overall, a very impressive physique. She competed last year at the Olympia, placing ninth in women's bodybuilding. So not really a good fit for this show, as this is an NPC weekly recap of the Savannah Pro. But hey, it is what it is. We can even I'll throw in one of the pro winners as well from the Savannah, just so that we cover all the bases. But an amazing physique. I think it says on her Instagram, 2-time Olympian competitor. So very impressive. I'll tag her in the description of the video so you can check her out. But it looks like she's also a mutant athlete. So check that out if you're in the supplement industry shopping around. And lastly, I wanted to give a special shout out to the Best Poser Award in the women's bodybuilding category at the Savannah Pro. Like I said, in the women's bodybuilding. And that goes to Nicki Chartrand. If you guys can say it better, let me know. But she was the best poser. She placed 8th at the 2020 Olympia. So just right next to the last competitor. And then she also placed 6th at the Rising Phoenix. So one of those top echelons competitors in the women's bodybuilding category. Wow. Yeah. Looking at her Instagram, amazing physique. I love the hair. She's got like that Jay Cutler going with the poof. But yeah, overall, really impressive physique. Congratulations on winning that Best Poser award here in the women's bodybuilding category at the 2021 Savannah Pro on the pro side, not the NPC side. But that'll do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network. I'm your host, Sanch. I hope you enjoyed another episode of Weekly Recap in the NPC world of bodybuilding. We're probably going to do another one. I've got some interviews coming up in just a second, so I'll be backlogged for a little bit, but look forward to another episode of Weekly Recap and probably even a bodybuilding today as well, moving into this holiday weekend. I hope you guys have enjoyed your Labor Day. I have some links in the description if you guys are shopping for pre-workout or protein. I rep two different brands that I really enjoy. Black Magic, obviously. Actually, I made this shirt. Sanch 20. If you guys want to shop at Black Magic Supply, they are by far my favorite pre-workout. They have good protein, but I actually want to support My Protein, is a supplement company out of Europe. I believe it's the UK. Just such amazing prices on their protein powders, and the variety and flavors is just something that you would typically see it isn't a higher echelons company, but the price is so competitive. I ordered an 11-pound bag of whey protein, somewhat isolate. It's very clean looking from the label, and I've tried it myself with the 1-pound sample, the trial packs. And it was only like 60 bucks for 11 pounds. So if you can beat that price, let me know. But if you guys want to stock up on protein powder, they have a 50% off sale going on right now over at My Protein. You can click the link in the description and it'll give me that referral credit. And always, that helps out the channel, helps me save a little money throughout the month. But if you guys want to do that, I'd appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this style of content with the weekly recap in the NPC, the world of NPC bodybuilding, consider subscribing, liking. Let me know how I can improve the content below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.